dead bugs, our leg lowering, our 3-month tabletop position, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes we need a little extra ab prompt to get everything to work well, especially if we're having some like upper low back pain, thoracolumbar, some hip flexor dominance, things like that. If we don't have a weight to hold overhead or a band type thing to rig up, we can also use a arm isometric into a door frame. So the way we do this is we're just in a door frame, generally door going that way. So we do our usual body sets. We have our rib down, pelvic floor diaphragm parallel. We work at our breathing corners, all the other fun stuff. But then we can take our arms. Usually I like to have like almost like that elbow contact too into here. It's because if you just push from the fingertips, you can get a tendency to shrug up a little. So when I think elbows into the door frame, hands on top through there, like a little bit of pressure down from the elbows, then we can see if when we raise into that tabletop 3-month position, can we actually do some of our leg lowering patterns. You get some alleviation of any thoracolumbar tension or hip flexor issues or tension shooting up that might arise. So basically we want to think, we can push from hands if we need to, but a lot of times I like that medial elbow a little bit more. So we just slight pressure, like I'm almost like pushing down a little bit, almost like a shoulder blade drop. We'll get a little bit of lat on this too. That's not as vital, so like a little bit of pressure. Make sure that feels stable. If the position doesn't feel right, you can move a little bit up or a little bit down in case you're shrugging up or getting too low. So we're just going to get that pressure in, make sure that's fixed through here, nice and solid. As we push, we should actually feel a little bit of tone hit through here with the isometric contraction. So it'll be like a little bit of pressure, one leg, then the other. We can either start with our hold, start to go to a small bicycle, leg lower, and then we can also, if we want to get real fancy, we could do alternating arm and leg just like we would with the others, but maintaining that same kind of pressure going each way. So, hope that helps if some of the other equipment or prompts don't work, and have a great day.